You're a member of the Phoenix chapter of the National Space Society. How large is the chapter here?
Well, the chapter is actually fairly small. It's only about a dozen members at this point. Obviously, the National Space Society has larger memberships closer to NASA's facilities. There's a huge chapter in Houston, as well as in Florida, and in California as well. But since there's not as many of those activities happening here in Arizona, the membership is smaller, but it's growing, and we've found a few different recruits. And if you're interested in joining the Phoenix chapter, you can look them up on nationalspacesociety.com. And right at the top of the screen over on the left, you'll see a link to all the different chapters, and you can scroll down to the Phoenix chapter, which is listed under Arizona. And we would love to have you. We're doing all sorts of really cool events in the future, and one of which is the upcoming Yuri's Night party. We're going to have a party immediately following this SpaceX conference, and we invite everyone to attend. You don't need to be a member in order to come to that. And we're going to have music, videos playing, we're going to have drinks, and all sorts of activities to do. And then afterwards, if people are interested, we have a group that puts on raves in town who has agreed to have a space-themed party. And so if that's your type of thing, if you want to dance all into the night, then we also have that going on as well.
What kind of outreach is the NSS doing here in Phoenix in terms of education schools?
What we're trying to do is we're going out to different elementary schools and high schools, and we've teamed up with a few other organizations. You're going to have to forgive me on the name for that. I'll give you that information when I can, and you can put that in a link somewhere for this video. But what they do is they have models of the space station modules, and inside of these are different science experiments and things that the kids can go in and play with, and then different presentations are given, and it's actually really exciting. And even though I'm a little bit older now, I had just as much fun, wanting to, do all the different experiments and everything they have, and it's actually really interesting. And when we can, we have a few different shuttle astronauts who can come and speak to the kids as well, and that is always a treat, no matter who you are. If you have an interest in space and you want to hear more and see more of me, please check out my YouTube channel, and don't forget to subscribe and rate. And if there's something that you want me to talk about specifically, just send me a message of a topic you'd like to hear on, and I will definitely cover that. I'm very involved with my little community I've generated there. And definitely check out the National Space Society, and there's a few different groups as well. I mean, there's so many different groups, and I wish that we had a conglomerate at the top to kind of be affiliated with all of them, but maybe someday I'll form that.
What are your plans for the future?
My plan is to go to school and get a degree in hopefully science and engineering, and I want to have a hand in building the next iconic spaceship that is going to send Americans into space. And I'm really excited about the NASA proposal for the Nautilus X. And the Nautilus X could be built by all of these commercial companies, which I talk about mostly, such as SpaceX and Bigelow Aerospace and Orbital Sciences. This vehicle could be built by them at a very affordable price. And I believe that if we do that, this type of vehicle could be so iconic and so inspirational. We could have that wow factor again, like when we landed on the moon, and be able to get everyone excited and interested in space. And I want to be able to have a hand in building that vehicle, and of course I also have the dream of flying as well. I would love to go to space, but I'm doing what I can right now.